These are some of the craziest features that you probably didn't know existed in Emergency Response Liberty County. If you do enjoy, please do make sure you drop a like and also subscribe. Check out everything else from the description as well, but let's get straight into it. Okay, so the first one is actually a little bit of a crazy one, but it's right here all the way down in Springfield. And if you drive up to the very top of this parking lot, then you will see this little clock up here. Well, little, it is quite big, and you can also see it from down here as well, but it's much better if you are close up. So right now I have my server time, like the day-night cycle, whatever you want to call it, as you can see here, on like 9 billion minutes. So this is not going to change very fast at all. However, if I change this to 1 minute, for example, then you can see this clock actually changes like for the actual daytime cycle. Now you can see that it's still really fast. If we put it to the normal ERLC server time of 24 minutes, then you can see this actually changes per second. There's no edits here. You can see all of them are moving, and this is changing per second, so you can actually see like the exact time that it is in Emergency Response Liberty County. So you can see right now it's like what time is that, like 2:45 in the afternoon, so it's kind of becoming evening time in a few hours. But yeah, this is really cool how you can actually just like see the actual time. Like if you never know if it, like if you don't know if it's like morning or something, come over here and have a look at this, and if you know how to tell the time, then it will help you, and if you don't know how to tell the time, then this will help you learn to tell the time in ERLC. So yeah, that is probably like my favorite one out of all these on that list. I really like it. It's just really cool how that actually works. Let's go and change this back to like 999 million minutes so that it doesn't go nighttime. Now the next one I'm going to talk about is also in Springfield, and this one is really crazy. So a lot of you might already know about this one, to be honest. This one is recently featured from the developer insight that they did on the PRC YouTube channel. I have made a separate video about this. You can go watch that if you want to, but this is Rick and John's over here. Now if you don't know the backstory to this, this is based off of a real life place called Nick and Jake's. I'll put a screenshot on screen now of what Nick and Jake's looks like in real life, and you could see how similar it is to Rick and John's in real life. Now Nick and Jake's got its name in real life from the, I think it's like the two owners that are called Nick, and then the other one is called Jake. So obviously Nick and Jake. Now two of the developers' names for ERLC are Rick, and then another one is John. So I'm sure you see where this is going. Obviously that is called Nick and Jake's because of the two owners of it. So in ERLC they decided to call it Rick and John's because of the two builders of it. So I think that is really like cool. It's like nothing really very special, like it doesn't prove any purpose or anything, but it's just really cool how they actually have like some thought that probably went into a building like this. And you can see they have loads of pictures over here, and you can see Rick and John's on the wall there. So yeah, again, no purpose, but it is really cool that that feature does actually exist. And yeah, I think it's a very nice unique thing, and it adds like a unique twist to their game. And obviously it's like a nice little remembrance thing for the developers, you know, and obviously it's like a nice little remembrance thing for the developers, I guess. Not remembrance, they're not dead, but like, you know what I mean. If they ever like stop working for ERLC or something, they can look back and obviously their work will always be remembered, and whatever else you want to say, I guess. But the next one I actually just drove away from it, and it's about gas stations. So I don't think many people actually know about this. I don't really hear anyone talking about it, but the gas price changes depending on where you are and how many people are in your server. That is crazy. So I don't know exactly how much, but it goes up by a few like cents every time a new person joins your server. So right now there's only me in this server, as you can see, and if I was to go in a public server and come to this gas station, you can try this for yourself, it will be a lot more than 5.05, which is quite cheap. I think this is like one of the cheapest, if not like the second cheapest. So yeah, 5.05 for this one in Springfield. And now I'm going to head over to the one in the farms, and I'm going to show you about that one and talk about if that one is more or less, because it will surprise you how much different they actually do get. Alright, so here we are at the one in the farms area, and you can see this is 4.08, so this is like pretty much a whole $1 cheaper than the one in Springfield. So $4.08 is really good. Again, if this server was full, this would be a lot more, and you can test this as well. Let me know in the comments how much difference it is is for the farms gas station in a public server when you're in a full server, let me know. But that's 4.08. The other one was like 5.05, was it? I think something like that. So we'll head over to the city now, and the city prices will actually surprise you, because I guarantee no one actually looks at the prices of fuel when they're buying it, or very few people do anyway. And you could actually save yourself quite a lot of money if you just drive a little bit further and get some fuel over at the farms, for example, or if you just refill every time you're driving through the farms area. But here we are over at the city gas station, so you can see this is 4.01. This one is cheaper for some reason. Now this has actually surprised me a little bit, because every time I've looked at this video and like tried this and had a look, the city gas station has been like a crazy amount more, which is a little bit surprising that it's this cheap. But I don't, so I don't actually know which one is more expensive and which one isn't. However, you can see the price does vary. This is more than $1 cheaper than the other one, so you can save a lot of money from coming to the cheapest gas station. Just have a look in your server every time you join into it. Which one is the cheapest? It probably takes like a minute to drive between all of them and have a look. So yeah, just have a look and you could actually save yourself quite a lot of money. So yeah, very interesting that that is the case. And again, I don't really know how much it does change. All I know is that it increases depending on how many people are in the server, and that each gas station has different prices. I always thought that the one in the city was much higher. Maybe per person that joins, the amount it goes up is more in the city compared to the farms. But yeah, let me know in the comments what the prices are for you in your public server or your private server, whatever. But let's move on to the next one and the final one, which I have spoke about in a video before, and it's these at these fire station here. So I think this is also in the one in Springfield now, we've got that. But if we run into here, these pictures here are actually from YouTube videos. So I don't know which videos exactly, but these are from YouTube videos or private servers. They're not all YouTube videos, I don't think, but they're from their community photos. So they used to do this thing, I don't know if they still do it now, but like every like Friday or something, they'd pick like a picture of the week or something and post about it, like Lost Infinity with the community manager. And these are like them photos or YouTube videos, like screenshots from them, like thumbnails maybe, or pictures from like private servers or something. And I think that's just really cool that they've put them in. You can see this is like the winter one, we've got like the snow and stuff here. But yeah, like I was saying, I just think that it's really cool that they've got these features in the game and these pictures that you can see, and it kind of gives more validation to the community and makes them feel recognized. And obviously if your picture actually gets put on one of these, then you will feel really special, because your photo is actually in like the fire station, which is pretty cool, I can't lie. So yeah, that is all for this video. Let me know in the comments if you knew about any of these. Make sure you like and subscribe if you have not already. Check out everything else from the description as well. But yeah, hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye.